Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your mid month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of November, I have a special sales offer available. And for this month, it's inspired in Scorpio theme season we are currently on, and it's called Pandora Box. It's a reading that guides us through the theme of shadow, what type of shadows might be, experienced during this time, the archetypes associated with it, the lessons, the blessings, and how to better integrate them into our lives. So, if you would like to know more details about that reading or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Cancer. I feel like some of you feel a little bit powerless, like some of you might have this feeling like you're not able to do something that for you would make the difference, that for you would be the thing that would change, how things have been. Obviously, in things that you have not found emotional contentment, intellectual stimulation, um, material positive results. I keep getting like there's plenty of work here that some of you have tried to put into something, and the feedback or the outcome of it has been less than what you hoped it would be, or your expectations were not met. Your desires into something, either they were not met or they're taking so much time, so much effort and energy out of you that you're feeling drained, that you're feeling tired, right? Of the constant fighting and giving and giving and giving and giving and not receiving. So some of you, it's about mid-November is about taking a little bit of a time out to fill in here your cup. You have the Four of Cups as your opportunity. There's a chance here for some of you to realize or acknowledge that something has not been right or functioning, because there needs to be a change in the way you go about it. Some of you have been a little bit emotionally or creatively stubborn to do things your way or in your vision, which has nothing wrong. But perhaps if you keep knocking on the same door and it's not opening, perhaps it's because it's not the door for you, right? And here it's like, if you keep doing the same thing with the same style, the same approach, same technique, same way, and you see like constantly it doesn't give you what you want, it might be time to address the idea, right? That a change in your way, in your approach, in your expression, in your style might need to happen. Some of you feel very dissatisfied with certain like I feel like you feel like your approach is the right one, period. So again, there's that stubbornness or that inflexibility. But I also feel like some of you feel like it's not fair that you bring in so much quality or so much of something that you feel like it's the thing, and you see like work or people that don't work as you do, with the quality you do, receiving so much more. So there's a little bit of that comparison energy as well going on with this Four of Cups. Watch for that. Either way, I feel like there's a chance, as being this opportunity for some of you to and through deep reflection and meditation and prayer, for some of you to understand what has not been working, why, and how to change it. But the change needs to happen. And this is where I feel like you have two fours in your reading and you have the Four of Swords in your challenge. I feel like some of you you're very set in a structure, in a foundation, how it is. So for you to change, it's disruptive. And the fours deal a lot with structure, but also a lot with that feeling of rigidity. So be mindful that there are things that You might not want to, you might refuse to. Yeah, but that inflexibility could be working against you in terms of the things you most want to receive in your life right now. Being love, being money, being acknowledgement, being, friendship, being anything you want. It's like it's very hard to receive when we are that blocked, okay? When we are that armored and surrounded by walls of stubbornness. So if you end up realizing that there might be something in your life where you have been stubborn, but yet, okay, I know that I'm stubborn, but how do I change that? It's very hard for me to change that. Move with that thought, work on that, work on gradually sinking into a more fluid, mutable vibe. Like, start doing things or start trying to do things that do not affect you as much, and then you move from there gradually to the big stuff that affect you, where that change might need to happen. This is the Four of Swords in your challenge. So the challenge is to rest, is to be in the quiet. In the Four of Cups, with the Four of Swords in particular, is like, be in the quiet and listen. Either is listen to others right now, listen to yourself, listen to your inner voice, listen to something that has like this idea, this advice to give you that you will not receive unless you're open to receive, right? You know that saying that obviously we cannot help anyone that does not want to be helped. And this is a metaphor to something in your mid-month where you could be blocking, you could be very resistant to something that only wants to come in. This energy wants to be invited by you so it can perform its magic and do the things for you or for a situation that you have been wanting for such time and not finding. The Two of Swords, your advice, denial, indecision, blocked, right? Two thoughts, opposite thoughts, that conflict, that create this block, this huge block. You have a lot of blocked energy in mid-November, Cancer. So if things feel like they're not moving, how are you participating in the energy of movement? Like, here we go again. To move something, we must act, we must do, and we must most of the times change. Okay? So the movement is an energy of flow, not of resistance, not of holding. It's about opening. So if you feel like you're just feeling stuck, or you're just upset because something feels like it's so, you know, it's like something is so not like what you hoped it would be, give change a chance. I feel like the Two of Swords is also here because you could be more inspired or end up being more inspired and more uplifted and more feeling more, this energy feeling like so much lively than perhaps of late. There's a lack of liveliness here, enthusiasm, that could also be contributing to certain creative blocks. For some of you, this is about a creative block, an emotional blockage, kind of transpiring into other things in your life that you want to have growth. So where you feel like an energy here is frozen in mid-November is to actually, it's like a blessing in disguise for some of you, is to actually make you stop trying to do something that is not working, trying to knock at that door that it's not opening, and move in a direction where you have everything at your disposal, where you give and you receive effortlessly. Obviously, if you're constantly giving, being in a relationship, being in anything, and you're not receiving, it's not going to take you anywhere different. It's going to take you to unsatisfaction, and it's going to take you to drainage. That's just how it goes. You need to fill up your cup. You need to be filled up in order to give it away. So I feel like some of you need to understand this energy of give and take in all sorts of ways to be at peace. Some of you, this is also about reaching some peace of mind and heart to things that have not worked out as you wanted them to. So I hope you have a great mid month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see each other soon.